Ready? Okay. Hello. So I'm going to tell you about the time when Chad Miller taught me how to drive stick. So one day I was at my grandma's house and having a good time, cutting grass, doing whatever she needed to do. And I get this call from Chad. He goes, "Hey Perry, do you want to hang out?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "We can shoot bow and just hang out and do whatever with my little sister." I'm like, "All right." So I drive over and Chad comes out. His little sister goes, "Hey Perry, come here, come on, we're going to go shoot bow." And I was like, "All right." And mind you, his whole family calls me Perry because I'm a twin and they can't remember if I'm Sam or Kate, so they usually just call me Perry. And I went over, shot bow. That was the first time I ever shot bow, and it went pretty good. Didn't do too bad. Chad kept making fun of me because I couldn't pull his back because it was too heavy. So then he goes, "I'm getting bored." I'm like, "All right, well, what do you want to do?" So we went. He says, "Come on, let's hop in the Jeep." And he said, "Get in the driver's side." I was like, "What are you talking about? I have no idea how to drive a stick." And he's like, "Well, I'm going to teach you." I'm like, "Great." So his little sisters hop in the back, and I kind of just sit there, scared at first because I didn't know what to do. And we all just sat there and started laughing. So I finally started it up. We got going. I didn't even make it all but 5 feet, and I stalled it out. I was so embarrassed. My face was so red, and his little sisters were laughing. And we finally get to the end of his lane, and he has a pretty long lane. I get to go to pull out, and there's this huge truck coming. So I'm like, "Oh crap, oh crap." So I did it, and I went straight across the road instead of turning, and I stalled out right in the middle of the road. And this truck slams on his brakes, beeps the horn, starts screaming at me, and Chad's like, "Kate?" And I'm like, "Chad?" And it was okay. So we got going, I finally got the hang of it, and we get back to Chad's house, and he goes, "Turn back the lane." I was like, "All right." I went back the lane, and there was a mud hole, and he's like, "Now get ready." He's like, "I'm going to teach you how to do a donut in the mud." And I was like, "Right on." So it was fun. And we went back in there, and his little sisters put the windows down, and he's like, "All right, now put it in," I forget what gear it was, and he goes, "And just hit the throttle." I'm like, "All right." So I did that, and I got mud all through the back of the car because I had the windows down. And I felt so bad because they had mud all over their cute little dresses, and I felt terrible. But they thought it was really funny, so that's the story of when I first learned how to drive stick. Thank you.